March 5th, 1944. The Atlantic Ocean hides a dark secret. Beneath these waves, a German submarine, the infamous U-66, is hunting for its final prey. But what it doesn't know is that it's the one being hunted. This is the mysterious last battle of U-66. A fight so strange, even the survivors couldn't fully explain how it ended. Deep below the surface, Captain Gerhard Seehausen leans over his periscope. "Target locked," he says quietly. Moments later, a flash erupts across the waves as another Allied cargo ship goes down. The crew cheers. It's their fourth victory this week. U-66 had become one of the most feared submarines in the entire Atlantic. A silent predator that had sent 36 ships to the bottom of the sea, over 200,000 tons of steel just gone. But with every victory, a curse seemed to grow. The hunters were running out of everything: supplies, fuel, and most importantly, luck. Seehausen plans one last desperate resupply near the coast of Africa. He waits, but the supply sub never arrives. And then, they hear it. A faint, menacing echo of aircraft engines in the distance. Miles above, Lieutenant Jimmy J. Sellers, piloting a TBM Avenger, scans the empty blue expanse of the ocean. Then his eyes catch something, a shape on the surface. "That's no island," he whispers into his radio. He reports his find, a U-boat, inexplicably sailing in circles. The message crackles across the radio waves and reaches the American destroyer escort, the USS Buckley. On the bridge, Commander Brent Abel receives the report. "Engines full speed ahead," he orders his crew. "Let's end this." The vast ocean is about to become a battlefield. Two predators, one from the sky and one from the depths, are now closing in on each other. Neither side realizes they are heading straight into one of World War II's most bizarre and brutal encounters. Night falls. The moon casts a ghostly light across the black water, cutting through the darkness. U-66 surfaces again, still anxiously waiting for its missing resupply. But in the distance, a new shadow appears on the horizon. "Ship sighted south," the lookout yells. "Can't identify," another sailor shouts back. Seehausen raises his binoculars, his knuckles white. A tense silence fills the control room. "If it's American, we're dead," he whispers to himself. But he doesn't dive. He can't. The valves are stuck, the diesel fuel is critically low, and the sea is too calm to offer any cover. They are a sitting duck. On the bridge of the USS Buckley, Commander Abel spots the same moonlit shimmer, and within it, the unmistakable outline of a submarine. "Hold your fire," he commands, his voice steady. "Wait until she makes a move." The two ships face each other, both fully aware of the other's presence, locked in a deadly standoff, waiting to see who will shoot first. Suddenly, Seehausen makes his move. "Fire torpedo," he commands. The torpedo slices through the water, a silver streak of death. But just as it's about to hit, the Buckley turns hard to port. The torpedo misses by mere meters. "They fired first," Abel shouts. "All guns, open fire!" The night explodes. 20mm and 40mm cannons roar to life. Tracer rounds carve fiery lines through the darkness, smashing into the U-boat's conning tower. Inside the submarine, German sailors scream as metal tears apart around them. "Damage report," Seehausen yells over the chaos. "Deck gun disabled, sir." But the Germans are not giving up. They fight back with everything they have. Their shells hammer the Buckley's hull, and one explosive round hits the smokestack, sending sparks flying. The destroyer, however, doesn't slow down. Abel knows that if he loses sight of the sub now, he'll lose it forever in the darkness. "Bring us closer!" he yells, his voice ringing with determination. "We finish this face to face." The destroyer escort charges forward, cutting through the waves like a giant steel blade. On U-66, panic begins to spread. "They're coming straight for us," a sailor screams. "Evasive maneuvers!" But it's far too late. With a deafening screech of grinding metal, the USS Buckley slams directly into the submarine. Sparks fly high into the night air as the destroyer rides up and over the U-boat's hull. The two ships lock together in a chaotic metallic embrace. German sailors, thinking their sub is sinking, rush out onto the deck to abandon ship. But when they look up and see the Buckley stuck right on top of them, their survival instinct turns to pure aggression. They pull out their pistols, and gunfire erupts across the decks. On the Buckley, Abel is in disbelief. "Stand by to repel boarders," he shouts. In that moment, naval warfare rewound centuries. For the first time in modern history, two naval crews were fighting a bloody hand-to-hand battle on the open sea. Coffee mugs, wrenches, even empty shell casings. Anything they could grab became a weapon. Americans and Germans were locked in a brutal, close-quarters combat under the moonlight. "Engines full reverse," Abel finally yells. With a groan, the Buckley scrapes backward, freeing itself from the dying submarine. A quick-thinking American sailor pulls the pin on a grenade and tosses it towards the U-boat IS open hatch. The explosion lights up the sea like a second sunrise. And then, silence. The ocean goes calm again, as if nothing ever happened. In the aftermath, 36 German survivors are pulled from the water. The rest, along with their formidable submarine, are gone. Captain Gerhard Seehausen was never found. Some say he chose to go down with his ship, a captain's final duty. Others whisper that he tried to swim away, disappearing into the endless, unforgiving dark. The Battle of U-66 remains one of the strangest encounters of the Second World War, a duel of advanced machines that ended with men fighting with their bare hands in the moonlight. Why did Captain Seehausen stay surfaced when he knew death was almost certain? Was it duty? Was it pride? Or was it something else? A reason we will never understand. In the end, only the ocean truly keeps the secrets of that night. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. We'll see you in the next one.